Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to you all. Today I come to address the women, hmm? Nigerian women. Let me tell you, to be a woman is a virtue. Is a virtue to be a woman. Okay, and women are home builders. Women are nation builders. Women are home builders. Women are nation builders. And they said, when you train a girl child, you train a nation. So I want to thank those that will listen to this message and share it with other women all over the world. If you are a woman, you are called out for something great, for something special. You are called out to build and to nurture. If you are a woman, every girl child, when you give birth to a girl child, you will see how that girl child will begin to show her potentials as a girl child. You'll see her carrying babies. You'll see her cleaning. You'll see her trying to sweep. You'll see her trying to fold out clothes, trying to do domestic chores to show herself as a girl child. And they grow into womanhood, knowing that they have great responsibilities. So I want to give a shout out to all great women out there, to all girl child, to all girls, all females out there for what you do. Special people for what you do. Being a woman is a virtue. We have so much responsibilities saddled upon our shoulders if we are women. If you're born a girl child, you have so much to do for the world. So I want to make it clear today that it is not a virtue. For we have seen a lot. It's not a virtue. You are throwing that virtue of being a woman to the dust when you are saddled with responsibilities and you let your people down. We don't care whatever responsibility they are, be it political responsibility, responsibility in your place of work, whatever assignments you're given as a woman, the expectations are high that you must deliver on that assignment. So I want to show you the faces of these women here on my phone. I'm not trying, let me see. I'm trying to position my phone very well. Did you see those women? You will see that, you will see, this phone is playing around with me. You are going to see Professor Dora Akunyelo. I don't know if you've seen her. You see late Professor Dora Akunyelo. You see her. You see Obi Ezekwesili. You see her. Great women. You see our own great daughter. Eh? Eh? Did you see our great daughter? Look at her. Iwuala. Ngozi. You see our great daughter, Ngozi. Let me show you. Did you see our daughter, Ngozi? I don't know what my phone is playing around. See, Dollar. Trying to position this phone. Because I don't want to start editing this video. I want to show you. You see our own Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Did you see her? Great, great women. Great women. And the difference is clear. The difference is clear when you see these great women. You see as our own Professor Dora Akunyero, late, but we still cherish her because of what she did. You see, Professor Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, a great woman of substance, a great woman of integrity. Did you see her? You see our own Ezekwesili. They are all here. And now, let me show you the faces of these women. Let me bring it. Did you see those faces? The difference is clear. Did you see the faces of the women that have let us down? The women that have let the women race down in terms of politics. Look at simple assignment given to them. Even the one that was giving the assignments for humanitarian services. This is what we go around doing every single day. The phone is playing on me. Look at her. Did you see that? God gave her beauty and brain. What did she do with it? God gave her beauty and brain. What did she do with it? Okay, so I am saying to be a woman is a virtue. If you're saddled with something, an assignment for women, you are expected to go there and deliver. We're talking about women in politics. We are talking about the men. They have overshadowed women in terms of politics. We're talking about women being saddled with political responsibilities. And look at the results we are getting. Very shameful. Look at the results we are getting. Very, very shameful. Very shameful. We cannot even move the streets freely anymore and show our faces out there anymore because some women decided to be irresponsible, decided to turn themselves into laughing stock, decided to become a mockery to the women to womanhood. Look at their faces. God gave them beauty, God gave them brain. And what else? What else were they expecting God to give them for them to be able to function very well? They chose the path of destruction. They chose the path to betray trust given to them. And now they've become things for caricature. EFCC chasing them around, removing them from the offices they were given. Humanitarian services. And you were made a minister for humanitarian services. What did you do? You started siphoning money, putting money away, buying buildings, buying structures, buying everything you want to buy. Huh? Because a little responsibility was entrusted to you as a woman. You will say, what is she? I am talking about what is very important. If you are a woman and you're given a responsibility to nurture, for that was why you were created in the first place, and you brought shame to the womanhood, shame to you, a big shame to you. We are trying to make sure that more women are able to get into politics. But what are you doing? What virtue are you showing? Rather, you go out there to embezzle money. You go out there to steal. Humanitarian services. It was meant for the poor, the needy, for charity. And you decide to siphon the money. And that's why we are calling on the government. Appointment should be to those that deserve, to those that merit it. You have to have traces before the responsibility of handling common funds is entrusted to you. You must have shown the integrity. You must have shown that human nature in you. And look at them all. Beautiful faces with evil minds. Beautiful faces with dirty minds. Beautiful faces with criminal minds. You're going to say, oh, what is she talking about? Why is she calling them out? Yes, because I am a woman. I share in your shame. I share in your betrayal. I share in your dishonesty, because that dishonesty you showed out there, I share in the shame. That's why I'm calling you out today as a woman, and as a Nigerian, and as a mother, and as a wife, and as you were supposed to be a nation builder and not a nation criminal. If you are a woman out there saddled with responsibility and you have let us down, you became a nation criminal, I will say shame on you. All the women of Nigeria, we are saying, for the betrayers you women named, all of them, both those entrusted with responsibilities in the past, political portfolios in the past, all you could do, the traces that could be made to your name is criminalities. Criminalities, stealing, siphoning commonwealth and common resources meant to help those you were sent to help. You decided to keep it to yourself. You have let us down. And that's why we are calling you out today. This program is Ozi Ekene. And what it means, we are thanking those that have done well. And for those that didn't do well, we are calling them out. And who are we? We are Igbo Global Network women. We are women from the whole world. Nigerian women, which I am one of them. And as a journalist by profession, this is my reporting of your evil doing. As a journalist by profession, this is my reporting of your ridiculous doing, of your criminality. So that the world will hear and listen to all Nigerian women are not the same. All Nigerian women are not the same. So that the world will know that all Nigerian women are not the same. Because the news out there right now is that Nigerian women are criminals. Because some few political appointees betrayed the trust given to them. They've tarnished the image of the Nigerian women. And today we are calling them out in Ozi Ekene, organized by Igbo Global Network. Because we say there must be responsibilities, social responsibilities to people out there, to the led. Leadership, we know leadership, they have a lot of problems. The leaders have problems because when they entrust people with responsibility, they take over that responsibility and abuse it. The president cannot be all over at the same time. The governor cannot be all over at the same time. They cannot work by themselves in isolation. They need people to work for them. And once these people are given responsibility, what do? They begin to siphon monies. Look at humanitarian services. I am even losing my mind. Humanitarian services for the poor, the needy. Just recently, just this week that is just ended, one of our daughters, a banker, committed suicide. Committed suicide because the world means nothing to her anymore. Because there was no hope anymore in Nigeria. Because there was nothing to hold on anymore. But someone has portfolio for humanitarian services. What did she do with it? And she is a woman. What did she do with it? She decided to siphon money. And when she's been called out, what is she saying? Oh, if you sanction me, if you remove me, the world is gonna shake. If you remove me, the nation will fall. If you remove me, heads will roll. Why did you not punish the president when he did A, B, and C? Why did you not remove him when he did A, B, and C? And we should clap for you. If you remove me, I will expose you everything. If expose, let us see what you want to expose. You will be removed. And any other person stealing commonwealth, you all should be removed. There has to be a Nigeria for crying out loud. There has to be a Nigeria for crying out loud that we can transfer to generations unborn. Why will you not be removed? The women are saying, remove them all. We need lives for our children. Look at all over Nigeria. People are out there begging on the streets. No food. Some women have organized themselves, started contributing money, going out there. The Obakumu Wanyibo Worldwide, IW Foundation, they did that Christmas event, taxed themselves, donated money, went out in the streets to feed poor children. But somebody was made minister for humanitarian services. And what is she doing? Siphoning money. There are people out there, they cannot feed. They cannot eat. They cannot do anything. And some of you don't care. Look at all the women. Look at all the amount of money they are talking about. So Nigeria has this amount of money and people are still in penury. People are still out there not able to feed. Nigerians, you should think twice when you do something. Those in political offices, let me tell you, it just started. We are just beginning. We voted some leaders and some voted themselves in. Even those that voted themselves in, you think you don't have responsibility to the led, to the masses, you're lying. Because whether you came in by majority votes or you voted yourself in, you owe responsibility to your masses to deliver the dividends of democracy to them. That's why you are occupying that very office. Okay? That's why you are there. So you are accounting to your masses. And guess what? If you refuse to account to your masses, nature will force you to your knees to do it. And you may do it in your grave eventually. You may do it in your grave eventually when nature will take you out, will vomit you so the world can grow, so the world can find peace. You don't know how long we are going to be on this planet Earth. All you want is all these buildings she was buying, the lady that was removed. You all know her name. I don't want to be here announcing anybody's name, but I've shown you the great women. Those are the people I'm proud to announce their names and talk about them. But this lady that is parading herself and talking about if you remove me, heads will roll. If you do me this, that will roll. We want the heads to roll. Nigerian women want that head to roll in Nigeria. We must fix Nigeria. Hey, you guys said it's going to be one Nigeria, right? The one Nigeria will not be that will keep everybody in penury. The one Nigeria is not the kind that will keep everybody in penury, in suffering. Look at petroleum. Look at fuel. We can't buy fuel for our cars. People are crying. People are crying. And some people giving responsibility are there, piling money. Elections and you come and rig yourself in and be there saying you are God. You are God. You people don't want to enable peace in this world. American government is fighting every day to restore peace and tranquility, fighting, supplying food and helping people so that there can be peace. There is war. There are wars all over. American government is running around trying to keep this world together and in one shape and at peace. So what do you think will happen to 200 and something million Nigerians if anything, if war breaks out in Nigeria, if any evil start happening in Nigeria? What do you think is going to happen? American government and other good-spirited countries to begin to run around to talk about Nigeria because some people refuse to be responsible in Nigeria. Some people refuse to be responsible and give good governance in Nigeria. There is money and some people want to pile it. The other day, we saw somebody that loaded money in cars. Money is in different cars and buried it underground. Is this not the mentality of a mad person? The world is in crisis because people don't want to do the right thing. Corrupt people are everywhere, siphoning money, destroying economy, destroying people, destroying countries. American government is running around trying to cushion the effects of the problems you all are creating in the world. Look at little office given to you, you cannot manage it. People are sacrificing to keep this world together, and you are there destroying everything from your greed and avariciousness. When is it going to end? When will this end? I am a woman. That's why I came out today to call out on these women that have let us down politically, that have let the women folks down politically, that have let us down. Just little responsibility given to you. That's why I came out today to talk about it. This is thank you for those that did well and reprimand for those that have destroyed the trust given to them, bestowed upon them. That's why we're calling you out today. So for you, any woman out there that you have political responsibility or portfolio, you better be careful what you're doing. Because we women, we're going to go on our knees and pray you down to the dust. We will pray you down to your dust. Because you are supposed to be the light of the women, the light of the girl child, the light of even everybody out there. Because you are supposed to be a nation builder. You're supposed to be a nation builder. That's why God created you, a co-creator with God. And not this shame you guys are bringing upon us out there. It is terrible. It's very humiliating. It's very shameful. Where are you going to go with all this money? We're talking about integrity, transparency, truthfulness. That is the only thing that will grow a nation. It's not all this stealing and embezzling of public funds. Where will you go with all this money? How much time do you have on earth? What are you leaving behind? If it's not shame, this money that you have picked from poor masses, this money that was meant to feed the poor, take care of the poor, care for them, clothe them, house them, that you have embezzled, is going to bring destruction upon you if you don't know it. It's going to bring destruction upon you if you do not know it. It's not because I'm saying it, but that is the reality. That is the reality. That is the truth. Yeah, we are writing to every other country, give us money, borrow us money. Nigeria is owing how much in debt? And when all this money is coming, what do? You swallow them. You embezzle them. You bury them away. And the country will remain in crisis, in poverty, in penury. The next thing you're writing to United Nations, you are writing to American government, you are writing to this, you are writing to that. Are you not a nation? Can't you manage your nation? Nigerians, can't you manage your nation? Can't you manage your nation? Can't you manage your people? Can't you manage the little offices given to you? Why are you like this? Why have you decided that the young will not grow? Why have you decided that Nigeria will not have a growing economy? The next thing you say, the white people are oppressing you. They are taking from you. The white people are not letting you grow. And they have control over you. They don't have control over you. They are not your problem. Your problem is your greed. Your problem in Nigeria, Nigerians, government greed is the problem we have. Corruption in high places, those are the problems we have. When are you going to change and grow and stop being a disgrace? When will you grow and change and stop being a disgrace? Hey, somebody is talking. Why won't somebody talk? Until everybody dies and perishes, that when you will learn. Look at the politicians, your children are all over the world with good social amenities. When are you going to create social amenities for Nigerians? American government will come to do it for you. All these people you are waiting for will come to do it for you. China will come to do it for you. They'll borrow your money and do it for you. What about the money you generate from your own internal revenue resources? What about the money in Nigeria? Nigeria is very rich. Giant of Africa. When I was in school, I didn't pay for school. They come and supply us books, pen, everything. We have access to TV, 24/7 electricity and everything. What do we have now in your own leadership? I am a leader. I want to be president. I want to be governor. I want to be minister. I want to be this. To do what with it? To embezzle money. Why can't you be the only voice standing out to get the right things out there? Why can't you be the only voice standing out to do the right thing? Why must you follow the crowd of destruction, corruption, destroying the country, Nigeria? Hey, we want one Nigeria. Some are killing people, some are fighting, some are doing all this. And you want America to come and fight. Bring your soldier, come and help us. Bring this, come and help us. And American government is running from pillar to post, trying to solve your many problems. Are you not a nation? Are you not a nation? 200 and something million. If during election you will maneuver and get in, do something you will not do. Look at our children committing suicide. Suicide has not been a part of Nigeria's system. Look at our girls committing suicide. This girl that died would have been a mother, would have had children of her own, had family of her own, if the government had given her a reason to be alive, had given her hope. The government of Nigeria, you better sit up. We don't care how you got in office, but all these things happening, everyone that is part of this corruption going on in the system, they need to go. They need to go. There is no negotiation for corrupt practices. They have to go. There cannot be any growth in this present Nigeria we are now until we sanitize the system. American government is not going to come to do it for you. No government will do it for you. You have to do it for your own self. Build your nation. Build your nation. Build your nation. I don't know how to describe the anger in my heart. Having seen the little girl that had to kill herself because there was no hope. And somebody was taking care of humanitarian services. And all we could see are this embezzlement we've seen here. What happened to the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala? Why can't somebody be the next Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala? Why can't somebody be the next Dora Akunyere? Why can't somebody be the next Obi Ezekwesili? Why can't somebody stand out and say, you know what, I am a woman, I'm a nation builder. Build upon my shoulders and I will deliver. Why can't a woman come out and do it? Or we hear, look at the women giving responsibility in this administration. The only woman I have read about her is I don't even remember her name right now. The Kogi State House of Rep member. She had to create street lights for her people. And look at the joy on their faces, the happiness on their faces. She put out that project and the federal government approved it for her because she knew what she came to do for her people. And her people were happy. This Christmas period, she had street lights for her people. What have you done? The clock is ticking and counting for you. What have you done? The next election, you are running out to come and grab power. That will not be possible in this present Nigeria we are in right now. I'm calling on the world powers and the world leaders to listen and hear us out and fix Nigeria. Hold this Nigerian government responsible. The next thing they are flying into, they're jumping into a plane and running out to the Western world, where people have labored to build their own country and their own nation. And these politicians, they don't want to build our country. They don't want to build our nation. They don't want to do nothing for our people. They're creating crisis. They're creating insecurity. They're creating war. They're creating hunger. They're creating poverty. And the next thing they turn around and talk about the slave trade and the blah, blah, blah. They want to talk about, tell you how their people were this and that and that. What are you doing with the power you have right now? How have you worked out to change the world? How have you worked out to bring love, to sow the seed of kindness, to become the warrior of kindness? What have you done? Nothing. All you need to do is to talk. The next thing you tell us about, this person is not from my side, segregation, ethnicity, and da. So you divide us and make us weaker. So we will leave you to keep looting our treasury. I call upon the government of America, all the Western powers. I know social media has empowered us so much. I am a journalist by profession, and this is my way of reporting the evil and the ills going on in Nigeria. This is my own way of reporting the evil and the ills going on in Nigeria. I know the Western world, the Western powers, you're doing so much, even though people don't see what you're doing. You're doing so much because the natural resources, we don't even know how they function. You guys showed us the path to those things. It is because of our irresponsibleness. Because of our irresponsible behaviors, we get those monies, we bury them. Look at somebody burying monies in cars, in vehicles, and hiding them, burying them in vehicles and hiding them away. It wasn't the Western world that did that to us. It was one of our own that did that stuff to us, burying money inside cars, burying it on the ground. It's not feeding the people. It's not helping people to get better life. Nigerians, we need to learn. I am so pained because I am a woman. I came out today to call out on women that have let us down, to thank those that have made us proud, and to call upon the government in Nigeria presently. President in Nigeria, please, Everybody involved in this corruption will need to go. This government is not going to go anywhere with all these corrupt practices. We don't care. A lot have happened in the past, but moving forward, we need accountability. We need people to be held responsible for their actions and inactions. We are calling on you, those in the rural areas. Call your people, have town hall meetings, demand that this is what we need in our communities. Let them know your pains. Tomorrow they will play their siren on the street. Oh, the youth are misguided. Oh, the youth are this. How long have you neglected the youth? How much have you empowered the youth of Nigeria? How much have you empowered them? Those that died in the wilderness, you know about them. You know about the statistics. How much have you changed to stop such deaths? No, you will not. Tomorrow you will cry, oh, bring this for us. The youth are doing us this. But the government is responsible for the insecurity in Nigeria today. The government is responsible for the poverty in Nigeria today. The government is responsible for the failures we are recording in Nigeria today. Nigeria used to be the giant of Africa. The government is responsible until we get people that can do government biddings and assignments responsibly. Nigeria is not going anywhere. Nigeria is sitting on a flat tire right now and cannot go anywhere until those tires are changed. The tires of corruption, the tires of segregation, the tires of ethnicity, bigotry, and all the vices attached. Those tires are flat tires. Nigeria is sitting on a flat tire until those tires are changed. The tires of corruption, the tires of embezzlement, until they are changed. We are not going anywhere. And it's not going to be too long before it becomes too late. So everyone in this corruption that we are seeing right now, EFCC, if you go and take bribe and go and close this, we will be watching you. Nature will be watching you. But I tell you, nature will begin to vomit evil people because this world must grow. Nigerians must breed. We cannot remain like this. So I want to thank you, great women out there, for the good things you're doing. For the ones doing great things, I want to thank you. I know some of our girls are doing a whole lot because there is no money in the system. But if you're a girl child, it is upon your shoulders to build nations. It's upon your shoulders to nurture nations. Make sure you are living the right kind of life. And for all these women that did let us down this much, you will know that posterity never forgets. Posterity never forgets. And women will not forget these betrayers. All of you, we know your name one by one. We don't have to come here and call your names. You know yourself. All of you, one by one. Nature will take its toll from you for this disappointment. You are a woman, you are a nation builder. Nature itself supports you to be creative, to build, to nurture, to support and give life. But since you have turned around, some of you, nature will come back and make you understand that you are a woman and you're supposed to be a procreator. You're supposed to be a co-creator with God. So I want to thank the beautiful women out there. I want to appreciate you. I want to honor you. And I want to encourage you to keep doing your best. I want to make the government to understand that women are nation builders. We have great people. Do not give your appointments because I know this person, because I like this person, because this person is related to me. Make sure you are saddling the right people with right responsibilities. Because when you put a round square, a round destiny into a square destiny, you're going to get the wrong result. It's not going to fit in. So don't just throw this appointment to whoever you care because this is my person, because this is... Make sure people with integrity are the people that are able to get into political offices, into political appointments, not an all-comer thing. Because being good is a thing of the heart. It starts from your heart. If your heart is evil, your deeds will be evil. There is no two ways about it. So I know this program is getting longer, but I want to thank everybody that joined us today. And for those that will still listen to this program, when you listen to this program, share it. I know these women involved, they are not going to like this program. They are not going to like the fact that they are calling them, that we are calling them out. But this is Ozi Ekene. Ozi Ekene means a thank you program. Thank you program is to thank those that have done well. Like we are thanking um, Professor Dora Akunyere of blessed memory. We are thanking her for all she did in the medical field, in the pharmaceutical field. We're thanking her immensely. We're thanking Dr. Ngozi Okonjiwala for all she's doing in the finance sector. We're thanking her so much. Professor Ngozi Ezekwesili, she has been doing so well. And for all the women that have been doing marvelously well, we are so proud of you. We have all the records. We don't come here to call everybody's name, but we have your record. If you keep creating those outstanding records, we will come here and keep praising you. This is Ozi Ekene. We will keep bringing it anytime we come on air with great people doing great things. We understand that a lot of our brothers and sisters did a lot of charity just this past Christmas, and we want to thank them immensely. We heard some were giving bags of rice, some were building houses, some were Professor Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, actually went out to commission a lot of projects done by individuals, charity individuals, warriors of kindness, building houses, donating money. Mighty built like 10 houses, donated 650,000 naira to each of them that benefited from that, that he built those houses to start a new life. Marvelous things happening. A lot of our brothers and sisters did charity work. Those that came back for medical mission, Ora USA came back for medical mission, gave free medical to Olu people and people all over Olu senatorial districts. Dr. Makwenze in Anambra State, Olowo Abagana, he came back too with great people from America. They gave free medical services to people from the Anambrarians. A lot of them. We have great people that have done great work, charity work. We are proud of these people. Those are people we came to thank. Ozi Ekene, we're thanking them for their special dates, and we're asking them to do more. Do more. Be a warrior of kindness. Charity is everything. That's the in thing. We have achieved so much in this world. We have done so much in science and technology. We have done so much creativity in the world. We have discovered a lot of things in this world. Our ancestors were scrambling to find a footing. But look at where we are presently in the world. In terms of science, in terms of technology, in terms of artificial intelligence. Look at where we are already. So what we need now is love and kindness. We need to speak one language, and that is the language of love. Everyone understands it. If you show me love, I show you love, the world will be beautiful. America will not be struggling to spend money to cushion. Look at what is going on in Israel right now with the Gaza issue. And look at what America has been spending, and war all over. So why do we want to break up? Why do we want to blow this world, blow it up after working so hard to build it this much? Look at the destruction that is been happening. The Israelis were sleeping. The Hamas, when they attacked, look at where we are today. Look at how the war, how it's ravaging right now. Killings. This is not where we are. When stuff started happening, there were things that happened in this world that brought everybody together. We held hands in love, we in love, supporting each other and everything. That's where we should be, holding in hands in love, supporting each other. We have lots of natural resources that will sustain all of us, both the Western world, the African, everybody. All we need is love, so we don't end up destroying everything we have built over time. We only need love. That is the only language we need to speak. Everybody understands it. It penetrates every heart. You show me love, I show you love. The world will become a better place. So I want to thank you all out there that are angels of kindness for all you are doing. I want to thank all countries that have been doing charity work, work of kindness all over the world, bringing out their monies to help give better lives to people. I appreciate you. This program is for you. Ozi Ekene, thank you, everybody. This is the program we're having today. And that's why we are thanking those that deserved to be thanked. And we are reprimanding those that have done things to warrant us to reprimand them. I am a journalist by profession, like I said. I have my master's degree in mass communication and also in social work. So I understand I'm not a novice about what is going on in the world, but I have seen and I know that only love can cure whatever sickness we are having presently in this world. The sickness of crisis, the sickness of insecurity, the sickness of poverty, the sickness of that has brought diseases from depression to heart attack to cardiac arrest to everything, name them. We only need love. Those that have plenty, share with those that have little. Let love reign. That's all we need. And for these women that made us come out today to call out on them, you're gonna repent. But if you fail to repent, nature will force you to repent because nature gave you something that made you a woman. But when you turned around against nature, nature will turn around against you. And at the end of the day, you will be really, truly sorry for yourself. I'm not here to insult anybody. I'm here to call you out to tell you the truth. And that truth will remain in your hearts forever. And that truth will torment you if you fail to, to change your evil paths. And I want to appreciate everybody that joined this program. When you get this video, share it. I didn't create, I didn't start promoting this because it wasn't necessary to promote. I know that people will listen to this message, they will share it. And I know that these women, make sure they get this message, not just them, but a lot of them. And when you look back, have you even looked back? Have you looked back to people that choose to live their life in their lives in wickedness? Have you really looked back? Where are those people today? Have you really asked yourself, where are those people today that dealt with humanity? Where are they today? If you do not repent, if you do not change your evil ways, you will end up like one of those people. It's not me telling you, but nature has made it so. Life itself made it so. So that will be our program for today. I want to thank our viewers out there. Keep doing good. If you're one of the angels of kindness, you are I give a shout out to you. Ozi Ekene is for you. We'll be bringing this program every single week. This program will be coming to you. We'll do it maybe on a Saturday or on a Sunday. So I thank you so much. We'll be doing it through this two angle, the YouTube angle and our my Facebook angle. So my name is Iziada Ifoma. You can see my name right there on the screen. And from my end to your end, I love you all. The world is a beautiful place. Look at all we have achieved. Look at all what science have achieved for us. Look at where we are already. Don't you think that we have come so far in life endeavors? Look at money being pumped into different researches that the world is a global village. Everything is new. Look at where we are. We just need one more thing: love, acceptance, oneness. We are all same people. We are all same human race. Let's forget about the wrong of the past. Let's forget about what happened in the past. Let's forget about just me, me, me. Think about the other person. Think about the poverty in the land. What about if it's me that is poor? What about if it's me that I'm a widow? What about if my children are the one that cannot feed? What about if I'm the one that is homeless? What would I have done? These people are same people just like me. It could have been me that is in that situation. It could have been you. It could have been anybody. But because you have opportunity they didn't have, why not use your opportunity, your God's given potentials, your God, the words God gave you, the good heart you should have as a human? Why not use them to help the poor, help the needy, help the vulnerable people, make this world beautiful, make this world a place people can be happy? Thank you. And I know that by the end of time, we always have a reason to say, you know what? I came, I saw, I made sacrifices, and I left traces of kindness behind. So God bless you all. And from me to you is a happy Sunday and many God's blessings. I love you, and bye for now.